Hi, welcome to the Tabs and Icons video series. In this video, we're going to look at the function called the WRAPROWS function in Microsoft Excel. In the previous video, we looked at the WRAPCOS function, and I did mention that the WRAPROWS and the WRAPCOS function are currently only available to subscribers of Office 365. So if you have a lower version, you won't have this function. My name is Dan Karo Ezuzu, and I'm going to be your anchor. Now, let's look at the WRAPROWS function. What does it do? The WRAPROWS function, by definition, let's see what I have here. I've said that the WRAPROWS function transforms information in a row or column into a data array based on specified maximum number of values per row. Now, from this definition, you can say that you can only use the WRAPROW to transform information either from a single row or from a single column. Simply means you can't use this WRAPROW function to transform information in a data array. Now let's see what we have here. We have this information supplied by various persons about their personal details, name, employee number, state of origin, department. This is for one staff. Another person have the same information, name, employee number. Now, if you look at this, it becomes a bit difficult to align with, because you have to be looking at them one after the other. But a much better way of presenting this information would have been to write out the name and the employee number, the headers, in a column, separate columns, and then fix the information under. Now, some persons will do something like this, maybe name and then employee number, and then come here to be copying these ones under each of these. With the WRAPROWS function, that's actually not necessary. So we're going to use the WRAPROWS function to move all this information into a better view. But remember, we did mention that the WRAPROW function can only transform information in one column or one row. But we have two columns here. Now, since the headers are similar, I'm going to concentrate only on the personal details column, which is, I'm going to convert this one into a table, which is Control T. So I have this as my column. Now, the other ones are the same thing, name, whatever I get here is the same information. So what I'm going to do is, let me transpose that so that I can just bring out the common items up to department here. So I have this. Now, these are the common headers. So what I'm going to do is to bring in each of these names, arrange here, and then bring the next one under. And that's what the WRAPROWS will do for us. Now, let's also look at the function. The WRAPROWS function, like its counterpart, the WRAPCOS, is a 3-argument syntax. 2 arguments being mandatory, 1 optional. It's WRAPROWS vector. Now, what is vector? Vector simply means the column or row that you want to transform information from. In our case here, vector will be the whole of this particular column. Now, wrap count is the number of items. Are you talking about 4 rows, 5 rows, 6 rows? Those are the wrap count. Now, pad width, if you look at pad width, is coming in parentheses. And in Excel function, any of the argument it provides is an optional argument. So this is an optional argument. We are going to use it, but we can actually do without it. So I'm going to use this function to split all this into these various headers. So I start with equal to WRAPROWS. Usually I take my comma, and it's asking for vector. We know that the vector is simply the whole of this one column. I've already done this as a table, so it's coming as a table. I take a comma. Now, wrap into how many? 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 4 headers, so I take 4. I can stop this argument here because the other one is actually an optional argument, but we're going to come back to it. So all I need now is just hit my enter key. Now, I have actually split this into a more appropriate pattern. Can do this. So this is my report. Now, let's assume that I have done this, and then another person comes into this particular group. That means I'm going to have another name. Let me copy this one here. I'm going to have another name. Let's take a name like Imelda. This is another person. And then employee number, let's take as A584. State of origin, let's take Kano. And then department, let's take finance. Okay, now I've fixed all this. If you move up immediately, you will see that that particular new person, the details have been reproduced immediately in my data array. So this is how to use the WRAPROWS function to extract information and arrange them in a better format from one column into a data array. Thank you very much for listening. In other videos, we're going to see much more of what Excel can do. Please remember, if you've been watching this video up to this moment, it means you love our video. Just try the subscribe button so that you can get our notification whenever our new videos are released. Bye-bye.